What's going on, guys? Hope you all had a great Christmas. It's Joe here for Aeterno, and we're back at Spa for the Reversing All Over the World challenge, and we are going to be driving all the circuits backwards and trying to get as close as I can to time trial times on each circuit, as if the challenge wasn't great enough for me. As you can see, I've just sped up the forwards lap because there's been so many time trial laps. I'm sure you've all seen them before, so yeah, we're just really doing this lap just to get a guidance of what sort of time we can get forwards. Obviously, we've got the racing line on. That's something that we're not going to have in reverse. And we did a 1:48.5, which was alright, but now as we come round La Source, this is where the action really starts. Timer up in the right-hand corner, and as we've got DRS open, we're coming up to the first corner, which is the bus stop chicane. A really tricky one to take, just because it's cambered up nicely to take, as you should take it. So you don't really get much traction on the exit, but now as we come up to Blanchimont, we're taking it flat, obviously, and this is quite a good section of the track. Actually, when you're taking it in reverse, you can just sort of afford to take your foot off the pedal, metaphorically, obviously not, because you're keeping it on the pedal, but now as we're coming up to Cours Pulfrère and then into Stavelot, my French is no good whatsoever, but trying to pronounce them. Campus, that's a nice easy one as we come into the chicane, as we get a little bit of snap oversteer there. But we're just trying to carry as much speed as we can as we come now into Pouhon, one of the most famous corners on the track. A real challenge for the drivers nowadays. They say it's actually more challenging in Eau Rouge. As we now come into Brussels, which is the turn 10 and 11 complex, you can actually take a little bit more speed than you think there, but this understeers like a freaking bus. It really does as we ride over the Fly Emirates. Again, get a bit of oversteer as we now come up to Les Combes. Hope that's pronounced correctly anyway. As we come into now the chicane, the last one in the lap really, as we now let it really down this straight, the Kemmel straight, as it is known. This is sort of the end of the first sector, but we're just preparing ourselves to take Eau Rouge backwards. Here we go, come on, let's do this. Oh my word, that feels absolutely superb as we take it beautifully at about 200 miles an hour. And as we're steaming down to La Source, braking just at the start of the ripple strip. Actually braked a little bit too late, as you can see, but the clock is actually not actually looking that bad, as we actually do the lap in a 1:53.9. So that's it for this short video. Make sure that you leave a like down there. But yeah, until next time, guys, it's goodbye from me.